I'm back with another video, and as you can see, it is one about my Raggedy's. So I just recently started collecting Raggedy Ann and Raggedy Ann dolls, and I explained in a previous video that I had not bought any, and I had wanted them for decades, and there was a specific style that I really wanted too. There's the Knickerbocker and the Georgine Novelties company, and these are Knickerbockers, which are my favorite. And I found them locally at an antique store that I frequent, and I saw him by himself on a shelf being sold by one particular vendor, and they told me he was some price, and then they called me back and they held him for me, and then they said, no, he's actually not that expensive. He did come with his tag. Like, I got him for a very good deal. And then I was kind of sad that he was by himself, and I thought, wow, to get my dream Knickerbocker Andy, and he doesn't have his sister Ann. And so my daughter and I were just walking around, and you know how it goes when you go to antique stores. Ours is a really big one. It's got several galleries, and you could just look there for hours and find lots of things. And I found a bag of Ann's, and the particular vendor was selling them either as a bulk or you know, for like $5 a piece. And none of them had aprons on, unfortunately, and a lot of them were in worse shape than she is. I think she's in pretty good shape, but she doesn't have her tag. And I went ahead and put them in a pillowcase last night and washed them. And as you can see, Ann doesn't have her little apron or a dress or anything, and I'm no seamstress, so I offer that as a disclaimer before I show you what I made her. But I was so excited, and the thing that I love about these dolls is they're very folksy. They're, you know, folk dolls. So if you put on something that doesn't look perfect, it kind of adds to the charm. So let me show you what I made for Ann. So I made her this cute little apron, and it doesn't look, you know, nicely stitched or anything like that. But again, because I am not a seamstress, so I did the best I could. But it's just a tiny apron. And I thought, you know, I'll get better with practice. And I don't have a sewing machine or anything like that. But yeah, I wanted to make her something so that she wasn't just without a skirt. And then little Andy, like I said, he's still damp from the washer because I didn't want to put them in the dryer. I heard that you shouldn't do that. Put her there. But I don't know how long they've been at the antique store, and because the vendors change things around sometimes. But yeah, I got them from 2 different people, and the plan is to get some bigger versions of these. So I don't know exactly how many inches tall they come in, but I wanted like a medium-sized pair. And I'll be good on Knickerbockers unless there's something that I really, really want. And then I would like a Georgine set. And my husband got me a set of them, an anniversary set, but I won't be opening those until Christmas. And, yeah, I love these dolls. They're just, I've always loved them. As I said in the first video, I've always wanted Raggedy Ann and Andy dolls, and I didn't get them. And now that I have them, they just bring us so much joy. I bought my daughter a pair. She actually asked for some. Hers are by Applause, and then I have some by Aurora, and now Knickerbocker, which is what my dream was, is that those were my favorite. All those years, I always loved these the best because they're from, I believe, the 1960s to the 1980s, and then a new company. Every so often, the new companies would take over and produce the dolls. So I think they look great for their age. I can't tell what year Andy's tag says because it's so tiny. I may have to get a magnifying glass and look at it, but I think they look wonderful. And I have a special place I'm gonna put them in my doll room, because I have a specific room for dolls and for school supplies. I homeschool my daughter, and I also sell things online. And so yeah, you'll probably see a lot of these types of videos in the future. I do still love my baby dolls, but I've always been a rag doll girl, and I got some new ones that I'd eventually like to share with you guys, and I'm very excited about. And so I'll be showing some other ones, some other rag dolls as well. But I have to say, by far, out of all the cloth and rag dolls, these are my favorite. Raggedy Ann and Andy, my new set, and this one. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye.